Dude, you've been waiting this whole time. I've been streaming thinking that nobody was watching. But when you schedule a live stream, you have to press the go live button at the top. But it looked like it was working because the video was displaying on the screen. Shit, okay. Okay, now I'm listening to myself. Shit. I'm doing good. I was wondering why you're being so quiet. Good lord. And there was quite a lot of cool gameplay happening too. Let me just tell you, you missed out on some cool stuff. God damn it. I'm gonna have to redo the description of this video because I don't feel like doing all that stuff again. But basically, let me just fill you in on what happened. Alright, so last time, oh, there's another bandit camp that popped up. Last time my men rooted, remember? Yeah, really, I was streaming for 50 minutes without anybody watching because I thought that I was live, but I wasn't. Anyway, it's just growing pains of being a live streaming gamer. Anyway, so my men rooted, even though they were outnumbered, and I tested it last night without anybody watching, and I beat them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do that on stream, and I tried it and it didn't work a couple times. I had to try it 3 times, 3rd time it worked. But then my men, after the battle was won, they ran away anyway. So I made a new force out of these guys, which are basically like scallywags. They're like the local thugs, it says here. And I sent them to collect the treasure. And now I have quite a bit of money. I've got the trade going. I've been trading bread. I've got shitloads of food. So much drama was in that 50 minutes that you missed. Yeah, it's just, I feel kind of silly. It also kind of ruins the continuity of the series that I wanted to make, but oh well. Also what happened is these guys appeared, and there's 108 of them, and I have 18 men and nothing else. Got a little bit of money in the treasury to hire. What I should do is actually I should send these guys over here. Hopefully there's not many brigands, and just for a little bit of cash, so then I can buy mercenaries, because at the moment I don't have enough money to buy mercenaries. Oh wait, maybe I do. 39. Okay, so maybe it's a good idea to invest in some more. Yeah, because they can work together to go take out this bandit camp, and then they can come back to defend, depending on where they start. Where did they start? Ooh, where is this? Still not enough men to take on that army. Jeez, I have no idea where I am. Yeah, there's my base there, so I have to go in this direction. Actually, let me just go a little bit further back here. How are you doing today, El? Sorry for that rant. I just wanted to fill you in. I'm doing pretty good. I've discovered some cool music today. I did a nice little sketch before the live stream that I want to fill in. And yeah, other than that, not much. How about you? I just hope that these guys aren't making a beeline. It said that I have 364 days to deal with them, but they seem to be coming straight for me. Are they still moving? Yeah, they are. Judging by how fast they're going, I'm not going to be able to even get these guys back on time. If this is a devastating loss, I might have to reload from the place that I started the stream, in which case I'll be happy, because it's like... sorry man. Is it people that you know, or is it people online, or what? Don't have to talk about it there. I think they're just going to get to the border and then just stand there. At least that's my wishful thinking. Oh, I also ordered some spears. I got a trade route going, so there's 10 spears on the way, which isn't nearly enough. But that'll cost me a hell of a lot. Also, another thing that was in that 50 minutes is I got a oven going to cook the flour that comes out of the farmhouse. Well, the flour that they make out of the grain that comes from the farmhouse.
There we go.
And I actually got quite a lot of bread, which is why I've got 8 months worth of food, which is quite a lot. My approval rating is still terrible though, because people keep forgetting that there's available homes, and they go sleep in the street in the snow and then blame it on me, even though I've supplied them with houses. Yeah, man, I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with these guys. Yeah, I think if you online and you're anywhere online, someone is going to annoy you. Like, it's almost like you can just get annoyed just by opening an app. You're getting annoyed receptors to the internet, because I mean it's all there just to be absorbed, right? And it's almost impossible not to get annoyed by somebody if you're looking for that. I'm quite bad with that myself though, because I like there's the public freakout, because I like that subreddit because all the news ends up coming from there. It's not even like it doesn't even stick to its name, public freakout. It's more like about protests and fights and people arguing and stuff like that. So that's like guaranteed to make you angry, right? Like, why did I even go there in the first place? It's like I asked to make myself angry. It's like watching the news, you know. It's like let's go and get angry by watching the news. It's guaranteed. So these guys aren't slowing down, and my armies are too far away to even defend. It was quite a bad plan to send them here, but it's not as if, like, if I sent them here they would do any better. They would all just fight and then die, and then the village would get destroyed. The last word in what you're saying I can't read because of the heart on my phone. Let me see if I can turn it sideways. It works. How that works. Okay. I don't have to talk about it then. Are you saying bad in the sense of like badass, or bad like trauma bad? Okay, so the battle is starting here. This could go either way. I don't have high hopes. I'm gonna spread out. Actually, I don't. That's probably not a good idea. Stick together. Looks like 2 guys on my side have already died, and none of their guys. Looks like it's just going to be a stalemate while doom unfolds. Okay, I see what the issue is here. I need shields as well as spears in order to get these guys to recruit. These dudes might just be passing through. You know, it doesn't look like they're aggressive. Okay, as soon as I say that, they start walking off the path. Okay, at least my guys are winning here. You can just go straight for the camp. I'm making money from selling the bread that I've made. It's quite a cool system because you like say how much surplus. So I want 20 in my inventory, and then anything over that it sells. I'm just gonna pause so I can read this properly. Oh, okay, I see. Everybody has a bad life. Yeah, there's negative people everywhere. I went to America when I was about 25, and I met a guy there that was so smart. He was such a strange guy, but he was 41, and he sold. He had like a house and stuff, and he was turning the house into a commune. But he had a business called bat houses and sauerkraut, and he would sell sauerkraut and bat houses, and he was also a programmer. But he knew more about South Africa than I did. He knew more about South African history than I did, and he had guys living at his house. It looks like my force actually lost there, but I don't really mind, because I think the world is ending anyway. I don't know where these guys are going. The way that this thing started was, it said an army has been spotted, and then it gave me an option: do you want to track them, or are you going to be ready for them? And it didn't. That question didn't really make sense. It's like, do you want to track them, which gives me 365 days to prepare for them, or are you just going to be ready for them? And then there was no quest timer for that. So I don't understand that at all. 200 IQ needed. Those brigands that I hired were kind of useless, but they were only 15 gold, so I don't really care. They made these guys' job a little bit easier. And they're running away. Okay, good. Next payment, 17 days. Alright. And it's just 30 gold. Okay. overall, I'd say I'm winning. Seeing as these guys didn't attack me, it would seem a bit unfair of the game to send such a huge army to attack me so early on. I just don't know what those guys are doing. Maybe they're still on their way to attack my other army. And it says that they're here, but they're not here. Weird. Okay, I've got an approval rating of 50 now. That's good. Still homeless people, even though I've got like 3 empty homes. I have to just say it's probably just because it's an early access game. Yeah, so anyway, I was saying about that American guy. He was such an interesting dude that I kind of realized, like, you can't really say that like all Americans are dumb or whatever, because there's cool people in every single there's cool and uncool people in every single group of people, you know. What do I need more? Probably treasury. Treasury money is used to hire mercenaries, diplomacy, settling a new region, and it's collected from taxes. And then the regional wealth is used for importing goods, and I think that's all. So while I've got these guys hired, I'm going to send them off here. It's probably a good thing that I had to restart the stream, because the actual beginning that I did was like I kept repeating, I kept reloading because it wasn't working, which doesn't make for great viewing. Yeah. Have you ever heard of the 5 laws of stupidity? I think it's a very good video that everyone should check out on YouTube. The 5 laws of stupidity. Just go check it out after this. First law is that there are far more stupid people in the world than you think there are. I hope this isn't something that is like offensive, like something that I can get striked for saying. But I suppose he has a video on it, so I guess it's fine. I was thinking about this earlier today. You know the Sims, like the Sims 1? Like, when I was small, I used to think, well, these Sims are so silly. And I don't know what you're saying no to, sorry. I said, you don't know the Sims. No, the Sims 1, I used to think that the Sims were dumb. Hang on. The Rouge's army was sighted. Oh, it's because they were in the trees that I couldn't see them. Okay, cool. And I used to compare people to Sims when I thought that they were just like, they didn't have any reason, like they would just do what they were told without thinking about what they were doing. And I was like, wow, this person behaves like a Sim. But now that I'm older, I realize that these Sims in the Sim 1 are actually smarter than the average person in real life. They're actually more manageable, more reasonable, probably more conscious even than the average person in real life. People are so incredibly, I don't even want to say it because I'm afraid of getting banned, but yeah, like, it's so much worse than you can even imagine. That's the first law of stupidity. Oh, you're saying no because you don't know the first laws of 5 laws of stupidity, of course. And then the second law is that you can't tell a person how stupid they are based on their position in life. Like, it can come from anywhere. A stupid person can be a lawyer, it could be a banker, it could be a garbage man, could be literally any profession. Could be a mathematician, could be a physicist, could be a famous artist, could be anyone. And that's just true because everybody has to sleep. Everybody goes to sleep. We all become incredibly stupid every 24 hours, if you think about it. Like, you're the smartest probably at about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or in the morning, or whatever. 1 o'clock, let's say, you're the smartest because you've woken up now, you've had your coffee, you're in the middle of the day, and then as time goes by, towards the end of the night, you're really, really dumb again. And this is true for the entirety of life too. When you're a kid, you're very, very stupid, not very conscious. And then when you're an old person, you're also dumb. You know, your brain deteriorates. So intelligence is something that is extremely fleeting and difficult to attain. And you can't really say that one person is always clever, because they're not. They go to sleep. Like, when they're sleeping, they're not going to answer any questions or have a very fast reaction time. You know, that's like what a stupid person is. It's someone who's like a vegetable, and we all become vegetables when we go to sleep. So anyway, I can't remember the other 3 laws, but I know that one of them is that stupid people are more dangerous than evil people. It like categorizes people into 4 different categories. There's intelligent people, there's evil people, there's helpless people, and then there's stupid people. Those are the 4 categories. It's like 4 quadrants. You'll see when you watch the video. And intelligence is defined by the outcomes of your actions, the social outcomes. So intelligent people have win-win outcomes where both parties win. Evil people have win-lose outcomes where they win and the other party loses. Helpless people have the opposite of that, where they lose and the other person wins. And then stupid people engage in lose-lose situations, where they lose and the other person loses, which is why they are the most dangerous people. Because evil people are predictable. You can predict what they're going to do because they are going to be trying to win, you know, and screw over other people. So you can always tell what they're going to do. Whereas stupid people, you can never tell what they're going to do because they are going to do something that's going to hurt themselves and another person, which is why they're more dangerous. And so I can't remember the other laws, but I know it ends by saying that when intelligent people don't manage stupid people and they don't fight against evil people, that's when the world goes to shit. And another part of it is like, engaging in win-win situations is good. That makes you an intelligent person. So it's got nothing to do with your IQ, it's just got to do with your behavior. But it's about seeking out other people who are like that and then making those win-win situations happen, you know. Afrikaans bad words. Doof. Yeah. I don't know. I guess stupid isn't a thing that you would get banned for unless you were using it to actively bully somebody. It's so difficult, like the guidelines and stuff. It really, I don't get it personally, because even once those guidelines have been enforced in some way, it still takes like a team of lawyers to actually tell whether someone has broken a law or not. It's exactly the same as laws in real life. Stay far away from that. I keep doing the same thing while I'm talking and not actually paying attention to the game. 8 months of food is really, really good though. My approval rating is going up and it's spring. So the army is going away. Let me just save while the going is good. The going is very good right now. I should look into things that I can say sell. Oh, while you weren't watching, while I thought I was streaming, I also got an achievement for first year passed without anyone abandoning. Because I think when your approval rating gets to a certain level, your people will abandon you, and that never happened to me, so I got an achievement for that. He said, gloatingly. Yes, I am gifted. Yeah, so you agree with what I was saying about the 5 laws of stupidity. It's all from a video that I watched, so I'm just quoting what somebody else said. And that guy was quoting a essay that somebody wrote, and it's not based on science. It's actually just a funny essay that somebody wrote, but it became very influential. So it's just some guy's thoughts about how the world works. It's not like a theory that comes from factor analysis of statistics or something like that. It's just some guy's idea. It's just a disclaimer. There's still some wheat here in the fields. I took my farmers off farming because it was winter to work on other things. There's nothing there, so I can take the guy off the oven too. Thanks, man. Got my own little cheerleading squad. So the everything that I was saying there, it reminds me a lot of Flowers for Algernon. Have you read Flowers for Algernon, or have you heard of it? Alternatively, have you heard of or seen Sunny in Philadelphia? It's Sunny in Philadelphia. There's one episode where Charlie gets really, really smart, and that episode is based on the book Flowers for Algernon. The episode is called Flowers for Charlie. Does it pause when I go into this menu? It seems to. Check this out. You can compose a letter by dragging sentences inserted. It's a very aggressive message. You can only be aggressive, it seems. Dear Outlaws, it's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, so I can be positive with this guy. Let's see what happens. Cool, so I've got a high approval rating now. It seems as if my market food variety has increased recently. So let's go check out the market. Hey, cool, she's delivering a game. I suppose that must be deer meat. It's quite a hands-off game, this. You just you set stuff up and they just do it for you. They say the more intelligent you are, the more sad you become. To me, that's a fundamental relationship between awareness and intelligence, because to be aware means to be sensitive, right? Like sensitivity to light. If your eyes are very sensitive, it means that you can see better in the dark, but also that when you look into the sun, your eyes get hurt more. So that hurt is like the pain that one feels because of being aware. And this is something that's in the Bible. It's like the first thing in the Bible about the tree of knowledge and pain and knowledge of evil and stuff. I mean, I'm not a fan of Jordan Peterson, but he did open my eyes to that metaphor. And it's kind of it's part of Buddhism as well, I think, like how life is suffering and stuff. Yeah, but that's also got to do with strength. So like, if you're able to deal with that, the more pain you're able to deal with, the stronger you are, right? As long as you just like don't let it destroy you. That's kind of true for everything when it comes to humans. Like if you take a lot of snake poison over a long period of time, like a little bit, at a time, so as not to kill yourself, you immediately, eventually gain immunity to snake poison. And like your skin gets calloused if you play guitar. Like at first it hurts, but then your skin gets calloused, and that kind of thing. It looks like these guys are going to help me out in this battle. I wonder. It's a very chilled game that allows you to sit back and chat. So, I wonder if wheat survives winter in real life, because it seems as if they finished, or they didn't finish harvesting everything, then the winter came, and now there's still wheat in the fields. Seems to have survived. So the most intelligent person in terms of IQ to have ever lived, because IQ doesn't necessarily mean intelligence, but the person with the highest recorded IQ was a lady called ᴹᵰ⁰2, and she had an IQ of like 250 or something when she was 11, and all of her tests. Okay, so I'm just going to go around these guys and. Because I guess I could help them out, but I'm afraid that I might accidentally attack them and then piss them off. ᴹᵰ⁰2, yeah, she had a consistent IQ of like over 200, and the only thing that she achieved in life was having a question and answer section in a newspaper. Then people would send her questions, and the one thing that she lays claim to is the Monty Hall problem, which is like a problem involving 3 doors and changing probabilities. I won't go into it. It's you can see it in like the movie 21, and she says herself that she suffers from intense depression. And she says like being intelligent isn't what most people think it is, and all this stuff. Yeah, so I don't know if you answered about Flowers for 𝐿⁰ if you've read Flowers for 𝐿⁰. But it's about a guy who starts off below average intelligence, like quite dumb. And he gets chosen for like a scientific experiment where they make people smart, and it's just like that episode of Sunny in Philadelphia, which is based on the book. And halfway through, he's at the maximum intelligence, at which point he becomes more intelligent than the researchers, and then starts criticizing their work, and then starts saying about how like they're consumed by ego because they're only doing the work so that they can be renowned scientists. And he kind of realizes that like there's no real value to his intelligence at all, except to be aware of what's happening around him. There's a great quote from Isaac Asimov: "Against stupidity, the gods themselves contend in vain," meaning that even the most powerful among us have to contend with stupidity, because, like I was saying earlier, it's the most dangerous thing. And all of us are subject to it. Town. So I've got a decent amount of gold, 25 days till next payment, and I'm going to be able to afford it. So where to next? I'll send them to the middle of the map so that wherever the next camp pops up, they'll be able to, it'll optimize the travel time. Let's see. Got good approval rating, but nobody's moving in. I got lots of free houses. So I think these guys are going to attack me at the end of the year. That's what this timer here is for. I like how they give me a chance. Like, they march straight through my village and then just like, these guys aren't ready for us. We'll come back in a year. I just want to read what you wrote here properly. Breaking out one very bad thing, like you can't imagine them, they can't even imagine experiencing one of the things that you have, is what you're saying. Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, my father was assassinated when I was 2 years old, apparently, and then when I was 30, I found out that it was like a planned thing, and found out about the person that did it, and like nobody can really relate to that. And when I tell people, they either don't believe me, or I don't know, people just don't believe me. They react as if I'm crazy. Like, yeah, that's it. Everybody thinks I'm insane, but it's something that I just had to live with growing up, and it's made me who I am today. That's all I can say. You can't like change things in the past, so it's not really much point of thinking about them. I think what annoyed me the most is that nobody really cared, you know, like nobody, you go and tell people because you think people are going to care, but nobody really cares at all. I mean, it was the world in the first place that killed him, so why would anybody really care? Oh shit, I meant to send these guys to the middle. I need to focus on the game. But it's good to have these chats. There isn't really anything for me to do until people move in, but I suppose I can work on... Hey, I can build this now. That means that I must have leveled up to a small village. Cool. It must also be what's holding me back right now. This will allow me to extract taxes from the population. It's a good place for it. Oh, I don't have enough goods. Okay, I should have seen that. I just need planks and stone. So I'll do one at a time. I'll do stone first and then I'll do planks. Unless I can find someone else to do that. What I really need is more people in the village. And that's only going to happen if I wait a while. So let's see, what else can I put in to make people even more happy? In residential, most likely. A tavern. Perfect. Tavern next to a church, so they can pop out during the sermon. Yeah, this is a good place for it because it's close to the middle of town. It's close to the well, and far away from the houses. That probably means nothing though. In Song of Six, some buildings produce noise, so it's a good idea to like keep them away from the houses. Song of Six is a great game, by the way. Yeah, not having a dad, it's quite meaningful. I typed into Gemini the other day, like, what are the effects of not having a father in the animal kingdom? And what made me type that in was tier list. Tier list had an episode about how mothers are OP, and it spoke about like the first animals in history to have mothers were like these dinosaurs, and having a mother allows the children to grow up slower, which allows them to develop more advanced brains and stuff. So it's one of the primary reasons why humans are so intelligent is because of the long development process. And that's because of the parents. The parents allow that to happen. And Gemini's answer was like, it's the science shows that it's detrimental. Like, if animals don't have fathers, the animals that engage in parental care, the offspring will be weaker, smaller, more likely to die and all that stuff. So it's not just humans that it affects animals as well. I think that in some ways it gives me a license to be more honest, because I don't know if you've seen like ⴹ𴁰𴁰2's Afterlife. It's not the best show in the world, but he makes a point of like the fact that his wife died and the fact that he wants to commit suicide. And I hope this doesn't get me banned, but it's in the show. The fact that he wants to do that is kind of like a superpower to him, because it means that he doesn't care. And that was something that I realized in grade 1. I was like, okay, I don't want to live anymore. So instead of taking my own life, I'm going to commit social suicide, and I'm just going to say whatever, and I'm just not going to care about what anyone thinks. And then instead of dying, your life changes. It's just possible that it could change for the worst, which isn't good. But I mean, if you're already in the state of like, I hate this and nothing could be worse than this, then you don't have anything to lose. But I don't suggest anyone do anything bad. I'm suggesting you change for the better, not for the worse. For me, it was just about like not caring about social trends, not caring about what other people wanted me to be. And look how it's worked out for me. No, it's just, I'm just telling you what I did. I'm not saying that it's necessarily a good thing. It's just what happened to me. Did I keep telling these guys to come back, but I actually want them to be there. It's because I'm getting distracted, and I don't really know what else to do. Building the tavern. Okay, so I need at least one family to do that. I can take them off trade because there's nobody trading now. What I do need to do though is establish a trade route for shields, because I can't have militia without shields. I can't have spear militia without shields. And I should have enough money for that. I've got a surplus of 10 spears at the moment. It's not enough, but it's a start. Yeah, I guess it is powerful. I said that's from ⴹ𴁰𴁰2's Afterlife, but it was also something that I realized when I was a kid. In Afterlife, he just kind of starts saying what he thinks to people's face, and fortunately in the show though, his boss is his wife's brother, the wife that died, so he can kind of get away with it without being fired. If that wasn't the case, though, the show probably would have gone a different way, you know, because he's like actively being an asshole to everybody around him, which is something that would get you fired. But his boss is sympathetic to him, so he doesn't get fired. Sympathetic to, sympathetic for, I don't know. Prepositions / propositions were never my strong suit. Malapropisms. Oh, this is an idyllic looking game. Oh, I finished Kingdom Come Deliverance this morning. At least the main quest. It seems like there's still a couple things left to do. But the scene, I don't know, like this, for anyone who knows KCD, the scene with his dad, his adopted dad at the end was so powerful. It was a really good scene. It's a good game because of the story. Actually, if it wasn't for the story, it would be a subpar game because well, I guess the visuals also carry it, but the gameplay is quite janky, especially after you play a game like Bannerlord. Like Bannerlord has a great fighting system. The fighting in KCD it's like innovative and it's unique and stuff, but it doesn't do the job for big battles. It's way too janky for big battles. It works well for like one-on-one fights. And of course the writing is good because of Daniel Bavra, the guy I was talking about yesterday. PS6 2028, I mean. Yeah, hectic. That's a long time. Back in the day, things used to come out so quickly.
Nice work.
I don't really, like, it doesn't bother me though, because I don't play PlayStation. I've never owned a console in my life. Yeah, it doesn't affect me at all. It's interesting though. Didn't the PS5 like just come out? Like just come out? And there was that whole thing of like people buying the PS5 and then hoarding them to increase the price, kind of like they do with diamonds. I always get confused when I change the perspective like this in the game. Still no new bandit camps. Okay, so the tavern is getting built. It's good. Hang on. So there's nobody working at the trading post, but it seems as if the sales are still happening. It's really detailed building animation. Okay, so are you a big PS2 fan? I suppose there's some games that only come out on the PlayStation, so in that case you kind of have to get one. But that's the exact reason why I'm against them. I really don't like the fragmentation of the game industry, or the idea of having like software tied to a specific piece of hardware. It's just not cricket. I think the future of gaming is definitely in modding and one-person developed games, because of how easy it is to to develop games, and because the best games are made by the smallest amounts of people. The more people you have developing the game, the more likely it is to be extremely generic. My uncle actually wrote a book about that, which is why I think that, because I read the book when I was at school. It's called Managing Creative People by Gordon Tor. It's all about how difficult it is for people to bottle creativity and monetize it. Speaking of which, I discovered an amazing song today called War Isn't Murder. Yeah, War Is Not Murder by I know his last name is Wells. If you type in War Is Murder Wells, you should get it. Welles. An amazing song. That guy is going places. I thought he had just come out of the blue like a new musician, but then I looked into him. He's just started his solo YouTube channel, but he does have like a band YouTube channel. On his band YouTube channel, he has like the same amount of subscribers as I do, but then on his new YouTube channel, which is only like 6 days old, he has like 23,000 subscribers, and it's just growing because that song is such a hit. And that's something that nobody can predict or control, which is what my uncle's book is. It's just about individuals having good ideas, like randomly. Like that guy has been a musician for years. He's an amazing musician, by the way, really, really good. But he hasn't hit it big until now because he wrote a really good song out of the blue, and it's about the protests and it's about the war that's happening now. And it's hugely monetizable. Which is why people have a vested interest in managing creativity. And they try so hard to do it. Like these game companies spend years with hundreds of people making a game, and then the game flops because it doesn't have any passion or direction behind it. There's a saying, a horse designed by a camel is a horse designed by a committee. A camel is a horse designed by a committee, yeah. So my approval rating's up. Got a tavern. Got someone working in the tavern, and what else? The farmhouse, is this farming? Yeah, it is. Got grain. Has this got? Yeah, it's got. Okay. Why is this house a different color from the other ones? It's just randomized, I suppose. Yeah, the thing is though that a console is just a PC. It's just a PC with less features. It's a PC that's been domesticated to something. Okay, hang on. What's happening? Is this my? No, I'm Goldhoff. I don't want to hit that button until I know what's actually happening. ⴹⴰ2. ⴹⴰ2. Okay, let me just save quick and then I'll press the button. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm winning. Both challenges must bring armies to the battlefield. When the time runs out, there's no challenges troops present on the battlefield. The Lord who initiated the challenge wins. Okay. Okay, let me just do my best to deal with this, and then if it doesn't work, I'll reload. Cool. So I've got more men now. No regional wealth, but I can hire some mercenaries. A flock of crazy geese. The origin of the goose is vague. A lot of members used to be broke farmers. Practically anyone can join this company as long as they do not fear death. I got these guys last time. This is a big army. Flock of crazy geese. Everybody to the battlefield. Okay, so it's going to take them a while to get to the battlefield. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to pay these guys tomorrow. That's not good. Oh wait, I will be able to. It's only 30. Okay, cool. I will be able to afford that. Days remaining, 90. Alright, let's get it going. Hang on. My armies are right next to each other and my archers are getting demolished here. Looks like I might actually be able to win this. But my archers need to get to safety. Okay, they're fighting. They just keep running away. Oh, they broke. That's not good. Did both of them? No, it's just my guys that broke. I think I might have been able to beat them if they hadn't spawned in exactly the same place as my mercenaries. Okay, that's the battle lost. I'm gonna reload because that was some bullshit. What I'll do this time is I'll hire the troops first and then I'll accept the thing. Nail biting. Yeah. Hope you don't mind me reloading. It's just you know, first time playing. I'm not going to take such a massive loss. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Is this the right save file? Because that option is no longer here. Let me just see. Right. Well, it seems to have made the option go away, but we'll see if it comes back. Okay, there it is. Okay, let me order the army first. Different armies. I guess I'll just have to take both of them. Okay, everything's the same, so that's deterministic, as in it's not randomized, it's planned beforehand. I still have lots of money, that's cool. It's probably a better deal than the crazy geese people that I had last time. I've got some more grain coming in, that's good. I could sell more bread. Did a new family move in or something? I wonder. Let's keep an eye on the. It's got 9 families. I think I did get an extra family there. So I'm guessing the army spawned in at the same place as last time, but now I didn't have bad luck this time. Do I have enough men to beat them? Oh, this is a retinue. I wonder what that is. So, on the face of it, no, I don't. I need more men to beat them. I'm just wondering, are you having fun there, L? Or is it a little bit boring? I saw some people, they come and they go, they come and they check it out and they go. I think I'd be doing this regardless, because this game is a lot of fun. The reason I've never streamed in the past is because streaming gets in the way of the game, I find. But I think this is quite a good game to do it with because of how like chilled it is. It's not like it doesn't require your attention 100% of the time. Okay, cool. So I think once the spears and the shields get picked up, then it automatically starts trading more. But I can't afford to buy anything now, so I'll just put this 0. Those weapons are for my militia. So I have these are mercenaries, and then this is militia. Militia is made up of my villagers. So all the people who are like farmers and hunters and stuff, they, when needed, can pick up weapons and then join the army. I think if I lose this battle, I'm probably going to reload again. I don't know, because if I don't, then I'm guessing it's just game over, because they're just going to take over my territory. But what I'm counting on is for the month to end, and then I'll have more mercenaries to hire, hopefully. I guess another strategy I could do is to reload and then wait before they, wait a while. Actually, no, that's not going to work, because I think they start marching as soon as I get that notification, so that won't work. Propose to change the battlefield. Use King's favor. All those options are locked because of early access, it says. Okay, so it seems as if that isn't the only, and these are fire arrows. Holy cow. I think this is a game about honor and stuff too, so I think that means that they're not going to like try and kill villagers. They might though. Where are these guys going? They seem to be running. Like I think or at least I thought the game is about like honor, so that's why they putting out like a designated battlefield. But I'm gonna take them here instead. Why are you going a weird way? That way, go that way. How do I make them run? This is bad. What, did you see that? They all ran and then they're like, ah, never mind. YouTube TV. Hi, hey, I know that name. Although I can't pronounce it, but I kind of recognize this person. How are you doing? I'm not even going to try. It's probably all those letters are probably pronounced differently. Spearman versus clubman. Who wins? Spearman, right? I'm not going to attack them though, because it looks like they're just on their way to the battlefield. So I think the thing I was saying about honor is true. Speaking of honor, in KCD, which I finished today, at the end they have like this truce. I won't go into more detail about it, but it's like based on honor, and it's just explains a lot about how things were done back then. He says to the guy like, oh, we let him get away, but he's like, yeah, but if I didn't stick to my word, then he would have killed the hostages in the first place. So it's like, my word is my bond. I don't know, it just made a lot of sense to me in that moment. It's like, oh, okay, so you don't kill him now so that next time he'll believe you. Next time we're in the same position, people are actually going to believe what you say. What happened? Oh, I'm speaking about honor and stuff, and at the same time I'm dishonoring the battle system because I'm fighting them off the battlefield. Anyway, let's see what happens. You guys get involved. What are you doing? Okay, well, if we can have little isolated battles like that, then I should be able to defeat them. Still seems unlikely though. See something quick. Where's the help menu? Oh yeah. I just wanted to see the thing about formations. There was a tooltip at the beginning about holding control or holding alt and stuff, and I can't really remember what that's about. Take out these guys. Take out these guys. Can the archers shoot through the trees? Most likely they can, eh? Hey, running. Let me just pause and think about this for a second. These guys are running away. These guys are making a beeline for me. I need to... what do I need to do? Are archers weaker or more powerful in the forest? I'm going to ignore these guys. I'm going to just go for the battle. I lose track of them in the trees. I'm really hoping more mercenaries show up, otherwise I'm screwed. They have a lot more people than I do. Well, I have a lot of archers though, so maybe I can win with them. It was a very small win, that one. I don't like how they're flanking me with their archers. And also I don't like how they've gone invisible. I must say, like, I wasn't expecting the game to ramp up in difficulty this soon. It's quite a cool effect, how it shows you an area just around your troops. Okay, these guys, you're gonna get attacked over here, so shoot them. Can't see shit. Yeah, those guys, it's not gonna go well for them. I can feel defeat coming on. Are you guys attacking? Yeah, there you go. My soldiers have fled. Bowmen can be a pain, but also a powerful tool if on your side. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just losing, man. Just losing. Feels bad. No. Maybe my archers are gonna turn the battle, but I doubt it. I'm gonna just run these guys back. Yeah, my guys are just breaking. No. I guess I'll have to see what happens when these guys actually. Yeah, it's just completely over. Shit. Yeah. Shit is right. Ah, okay. So I didn't really understand what this battle was about. I thought that they were fighting for my land, but they were actually just fighting over here. So I don't have to take this battle at all. Right, I'm gonna reload. It was a fun little experiment though. But I think this is just how the game sets up the presence of a new village in your territory, because as far as I can see, there aren't any villages. So it's not necessary for me to take on the battle, because they're just going to set up another village that I can compete with, I think. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, I loaded the wrong save game. This is the one I'm supposed to load. Okay. Is this my town? Yeah. Don't you love how the map looks? It's so cool. You can see like the individual roads. Okay, so let me just speed things up to see the notification. There it is. And then I just leave that. So, okay, now I understand what this is. So they're threatening to take over this territory. I can intervene if I want to intervene, but because I'm too weak, obviously the right option is to just let them take it over and build up my forces later. Okay. Because I don't think there's any possible way I could have won that battle. And I think the only way is if I managed to get lucky and get really good mercenaries. Yeah, Skyrim's an old game though, if you think about it. It came out in like 2012 or something. It's like more than 10 years ago. Crazy. That map is actually pretty sweet. The Skyrim map. You should check out the map from Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's more similar to this, but it's more like cartoony. It's like a Hieronymus Bosch painting almost, or like Bruegel. Getting quite hungry. I'm just gonna grab some chow. I was thinking of ending the stream, but I'm having fun. And I don't want to play the game off stream. I want to make it like a fully streamed thing. Fully streamed series. Chew, John, chew. Hey, there's some bandits here. They're just constantly angry. They're just walking around, constantly grouchy, ready for war. I guess I would be grouchy too. They're like dispossessed people, people without a home. But I mean, if they wanted to, they could come move into the village and work for me. They don't have to be angry. No problem, man. 2011, I was close. I was 1 year off. I remember my brother bought that game for me for Christmas that year. Yeah, I remember now, definitely 2011. It's after my first year at UCT. Okay, so it looks like I've got a new family. Don't know where that came from. I must have missed that notification. That means I can get the mill running and get this grain turned into whatever you turn grain into. What is it? Flour. That's it. Did you see that other game, Infinite Crafting, that I streamed? No one watched, but I still posted it. It's a really fun game. It's like crafting like in Minecraft, but you're doing it with words and concepts, and you can do it infinitely. So if you combine Trump and a unicorn, you get a Trumpicorn, and you can make Trump. You probably, yeah, you did. You saw the shorts, I think. Man, I just got so excited because there were 3 people and then I lost them. Damn it. It's terrible because it puts you under pressure to like, okay, I have to be entertaining now, and then failed. Damn it. That's the reason why I didn't want to stream games in the first place, because it's like you have to play the game, but then you also have to be entertaining, and I'd rather just play the game. But it's cool. It's chilled when Elle's in the chat. building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. Okay, I don't need that because I only have one region. Hitching post provides one stable space. Assigned families become permanent ox guides. Okay, so I have one of those over here, but I haven't got any assigned families. I think it's just the unassigned families, they just automatically run this. Did you used to live there? I haven't spent much time in PE at all. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to do was I wanted to get enough stone for the... Oh, I've got lots of stone now. Holy cow. Saw pit, no. Oh yeah, no, it is the saw pit for planks. It's the wrong thing. What is this? Construction reserve. Reserve will never be used for crafting, so that enough raw resources are left for construction. Okay, that makes sense. I'll actually turn that up to 10. That should do. The wood is constantly being consumed by fireplaces. Oh, construction work. What construction work? There isn't any. So I was saying yesterday about the scoliosis and how I take wheat to help with the pain. It's hurting now, like crazy. So would you mind much if I just like took a little break and hit a little bong? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter if you mind or not because I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, let me just... Just a little one, just to like, because my neck is like crazy sore right now. The way that it affects my body, it's like it's like an S shape if you look at it from the back or the front. So the one side of my neck like bulges out. You can see in the videos of me like playing piano and stuff. And it's the side that bulges, the side that's all the muscles are like tensed up. It's the side that hurts. Hello, whoever else has joined. Sorry, I'm just taking a little break right now. I almost forgot about this attack. So that should be like my main goal, is just getting ready for this raid here. Generic storage full. So I'm going to get enough planks for a manor. I think I need about 20. Okay. I still don't 100% know the difference between a granary and a storehouse. I suppose a granary is used for storing grain, as the name would suggest, but it's got berries and it's got flour in it, neither of which are grain, so it confuses me slightly. Oh, here we go. Crops, food, crafting materials, and ale. Of course you'd keep ale in a granary. And then this is everything else. Okay, so it's everything food related is in the granary. Kind of like ⴕ𴕃𴕃𴕃. I don't have anyone working here right now. Because I don't know if it's necessary. Excess good needs to be removed to a storehouse. Okay, so it is probably the granary that's holding up production. So I need to take someone off something. I guess I don't need the mill right now. I'll take them off the mill. Also, I don't really need the farm, but I would like them to just finish harvesting whatever's left here. I don't even know if this is usable yet. It says yield 20, so that means that there should be some harvestable stuff there, but they're not working. So maybe I'll take them off here and I'll put them back on here, because there's a little bit of grain left to do. Actually, no, I'll take them off the mill and I'll put them on the cooking rather, get the bread going. And now speed up time. Oh, they're on the move here. Approval rating is great. That's the highest approval rating I've had so far. Yeah, same sound. The first time I heard that sound when I was growing up was in the Cartman song about Puerto Rican prostitutes. Back then I had an iPod. That was before like streaming and stuff. And everybody just had MP3s, and that was one of the MP3s I had there. And I didn't know what the heck that sound was. It just started before this song was like, you know. The sound that you heard now, it wasn't a perfect sounding one because it's a little bit blocked, which is a pity. Should have unblocked it first, but too late now. I did get enough. Enough for what, Tom? Enough to not feel so sore. It's also just about like my posture though. I need to like stretch out. Okay, so I forgot that I'm paying these guys. So after another 10 days, I'll pay them 30. It might be worth it to disband them, but it might also be worth it to go kill this bandit camp there. There's a new bandit camp. Nice. It was so weird when I was streaming before you started watching. When I thought I was streaming but I wasn't. The army would just disband like while I was running. Like while I'm running here, they would just suddenly disband, and it kept happening, and I kept reloading until I just kind of had to accept that it was going to happen anyway. And there was no reason for it. It said brigands as if they were fighting, but there wasn't anyone to fight. So it was kind of like a bug, I guess. This is kind of a bit like black and white. Do you know black and white? The game that you're talking about is most likely Stronghold. It's the only game I can think of that had a tax rate in it. I don't think Banished had tax. I can't really think of other games that have tax. Stronghold was very focused around the tax. Was it Stronghold? I downloaded Stronghold 2 and I played like the first level and it seemed pretty cool, but I never reopened it again. I mean to someday, but I haven't been compelled to yet. It's like actually what I was talking about yesterday. The pixel graphics in Stronghold were amazing. It was at the height of those isometric pixel graphics, and then Stronghold 2 had 3D graphics, and they're okay, but because 3D has come such a long way, they kind of suck. So instead of playing the best of 2D, you're playing the worst of 3D. Allies and trade with them. Well, if you don't know what it is, it could have been Stronghold, no? Oh, you're answering my other question about, what did I ask again? There's some game or something. My short-term memory's fucked. I'll try to remember. Oh yeah, Black and White. Yeah, Black and White is like a god game that was only on PC. Similar to this, but it had more free camera movement. Like you could look up. Like in this game, you can't look up, and you could like pick people up and throw them, and cast miracles. It's one of the best games ever made. Black and White 2 isn't the same as Black and White 1. It's debatable whether it's better or worse. They're basically different games, but I suggest playing both of them because they both have their merits. Black and White 2 is more like this game because you can move people around, like armies. Black and White 2 is one of the best games ever made, simply for how it looks. Like you can zoom into people like this, but you have more control over the camera. It doesn't look as good as this, but it's like got a lot of charm to it. The characters are like cartoony. And there's like different cultures, and you have like this giant creature. And yeah, Black and White's great. The first game didn't have war, but it's still pretty good. I would say the second game's probably better for gamers these days, because the first game, it doesn't explain things well. Like the tutorial's quite bad, and it doesn't make sense. Like the gameplay doesn't make sense. Like I'll give you an example. Like one of the ways that you win the game is by enchanting rocks and then dropping those rocks into your enemy's territory because it impresses them. And it's all about like, you're kind of like a magician in that game. You have to like do magic tricks for your enemies so that they think you're cool. It's very weird. That's like the main gameplay loop. There's no other way to do it. You can terrorize them, But that's kind of dumb because you're basically like killing the people who are going to believe in you. So the best way is just to be like a magician. But the glowing rocks thing is almost like a Easter egg. It's like you have rocks in your village, and then the people will like dance around the rocks, and then the rocks become imbued with your godlike energy, and then they become impressive rocks. I don't know, it's weird. The game is really, really charming though. Especially back then, like when I was a kid. Second one is more like a structured strategy game. It does have similar, like, in the words that they use, they say you're impressing a village in the second game, but you're not impressing them in the same way. You're impressing them via the beauty and wealth of your city rather than with magic tricks. Yeah, so I just had the thought that you could possibly be an AI. Not that I think you are, but like, what would be the difference? It wouldn't be any different, especially these days. That was the issue with my flatmate that I was talking about yesterday. He used to think like people were robots and stuff. There's quite a lot of merit to that theory, actually. Except he took it too seriously though. He would like shout at people on the phone like, "Are you a robot?"
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old trash. He spat it in my face and tried to calm me a new nipple.
Okay, that's cool. So I've got a new unassigned family. Got someone working there. Got someone working there. Got someone in the tavern. Awesome. Cool. So I'll just let them be. I do need woodcutters, so actually I'll put them here. How's my plank production? Okay, I've got enough planks. So let me take these guys off and build a manor for tax purposes. So this, I guess, is similar to the game Foundation. When you press commit, the old layout will disappear and the new one will be constructed. For now, the cost is also fixed. Got it. Man, can I not move this back a bit? Yo, lots of controls. Yeah, let me just demolish that. So I'm building a castle, it says. Okay, let me get rid of this. Let's put it in a more open area. If you're the second person to call me an AI, who else called you an AI? Placing roads and walls. right behind the church. I think that's a good place for it. Okay, and a wall is placed over a road. Okay, so how about I build a road from here. Cool beans. Construction. Do I have to start over? Oh, that America. So you're talking about just today? I'm the second person. Yeah, I quite dig this system. It's pretty cool. I wonder if this wall is actually going to be necessary. Provides garrison space. This grabbing and rotating like this is something that was in black and white too. Whoa, that's a huge tower. I don't know if this is going to be necessary. Hey, that's pretty cool. Tax office, cosmetic only. Okay, that's odd. It's only 4 wood though, so I'm going to build it anyway. Like this. It's too much. I've built too much by far. Okay, so let me remove this. It's probably what's costing so much. Or what? So I have to. I'm gonna have to do this all again probably. I wonder if there's a way for me to. Oh look, the area increases when you move the thing next to the edge. Righty. Work in progress. Okay, I think I'm going to just. Doesn't seem like I can undo these things, so I'm gonna have to restart. I think I'll just build the manor as is, just like this. It's fine for now, and then I'll add that other stuff later. Construction priority medium. Okay, I didn't notice that before. You would make walls next to walls. Makes sense. I guess I'm trying to pass that sentence. Yeah. Walls next to walls. Quite right. Fuel. There's such hectic music playing right now. Okay, let's see if they build this thing. Yeah, new stall in the market. Cool, cool. That's the only thing that I'm lacking right now. Vibrant. The city looks vibrant. Assassin's Creed music, indeed. Which Assassin's Creed was your favorite? I've got an answer for that. Easy answer. Oh yeah, I wonder, oh, my men have arrived here, it seems, so I can take out, oh, the other guys took out the bandit camp already. Too late on that one. I guess it makes sense though, because they're worth quite a lot of money, so you just have to be the first to get there. Hello, whoever else has joined us. Good to see you. Starting to build a manor here, but my guys seem to be slacking off. Oh, here they come with the wood. Quite a long distance to walk, I suppose. Yeah, Black Flag, that's the obvious answer. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just keep making games like that. Although they might have. I think there was one other one that was set on ships. To be honest, I don't know much about the series apart from Black Flag and the first two games. I played a little bit of Syndicate at my ex's place on a PS4, and that looks amazing. Looks really cool. I bought Odyssey, I think it was. And I played like 5 minutes and then I uninstalled it. And the reason I uninstalled it is because I was running through the streets, murdering people, and nobody was reacting to me. Nobody did a damn thing. I just started the game and I was like, okay, let me run around, kill people, see what happens. And there weren't any police coming after me. The NPCs weren't even running away. So I was like, this doesn't seem like a good game, so I just uninstalled it. It's just like a test, just to see like, okay, does this game actually react to my behavior? Because in Assassin's Creed, the first one, it was, or all of them that I've played, they were extremely reactive. Like everything that you did, like just walking through the streets, you would like push people with your hands and stuff. Far Cry and Assassin's Creed are connected, because they're both series that got out of hand, and they kind of they made too many without focusing on quality, I suppose. So you can see the chunk that the foresters took out of the forest here. This whole area used to have pretty big trees. You can see like the ring around my village where they've cut the trees. So, I wonder if I've got a surplus of anything to sell. I still haven't really, oh, okay, there, food, bread, 45. That's a lot, but I'd rather keep that number high. If I sell anything, it's going to be something not so important. I haven't got a clothing production chain running yet, but I don't really have enough families for that. I'd rather wait until more families move in before I get clothing going. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for this to be built so I can tax people, because tax is needed so that I can hire mercenaries before these raiders arrive.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
The unassigned family should be working on this. I don't know where they are. Marvel movies, too many gods and stories. It just gets overcomplicated when things are connected like that. I didn't realize that those games are connected. That's interesting. What kind of Easter eggs make them connected? Oh, they're both Ubisoft games, so they put them into the same universe. Is that what you're saying? Are they both Ubisoft games? I'm not even 100% sure of that. That's kind of cool. I like it when they do stuff like that. Although I can see how it would complicate things. I'm trying to think of other franchises that did that. I know like Rick and Morty and that other cartoon. What is it? No, I have no idea what the name is. The one about the kids and they live in like a tree trunk with their grandfather. I don't know. Steven Universe. I haven't watched much of it, but I know that those universes are connected because of like the portals and stuff. I suppose Rick would be connected to every show just because he's connected to the multiverse, and that anything anything exists, including infinite versions of everything. So in that way, Rick and Morty is connected to every other show, including this video game. Think of that. Mind blown. Build my goddamn manor, you dirty peasants. What are you doing? Families without assignment work on construction. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Okay, I guess they're just delivering things and then just forgetting about them. No, they need to deliver all the goods. I get it. Stone is next. It's gonna take a while. And they might get done with it by the time the raiders arrive. Which means I need to find another way to make money. I guess I can sell wood. Well, I can sell stone. I guess I could sell stone. But I have to invest money to first do that. Why can I not invest money in this? After, yeah. I've got enough money. I have not activated Windows. Nobody's mentioned that yet. After paying an established trader. Okay, it's blocked.
to handle the month-old brat. He spat it in my face, tried to guard me and you little.
Who are you talking to, dude? It's just you and your horse. Your horse can't speak English. Trying to figure out why I can't establish a new trade route. Maybe no, it doesn't work. I do want to set it to no trade though. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because there's no families working here. But I need that family to build, so. Got a very good approval rating now. That's the highest I've ever had. So at least I am making progress there. How's my militia doing? 15. Any new bandit camps popping up anywhere? No. Okay. So, sorry, I haven't read your messages for a while. Let me see. Far Cry 5 makes a bigger plot hole for 6. Too many gods. I didn't realize there were gods in the game. Wow, that game has shifted a lot in premise. I mentioned yesterday that the first Far Cry game was about super mutants, fighting super mutants that can go invisible and jump over your head, and there was a giant one with a rocket launcher imbued into its arm, what's like surgically implanted into its arm. The origin of existence doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the same can be said about real life too. Real life existence, I guess. I think when it comes to the origins of existence, any story pretty much goes like, it's turtle on the back of a giant turtle on the back of a giant turtle all the way down. Yeah, that checks out. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm not gonna prove you wrong. Yeah, no, I didn't realize I remember Assassin's Creed had a crazy backstory about like the I don't know, the enigma, or I don't know, whatever, the source of all life, crazy artifacts. They're called MacGuffins, right? They're just like a fancy object that everybody's trying to get, and just is like the main focus of the narrative. But at the end of the day, it's meaningless. It's like the ring in Lord of the Rings. Like, what does that ring actually do? It makes you invisible, but at the same time extremely visible to one very powerful bad guy. And it's called Lord of the Rings, but there's only one goddamn ring. Like, where are the other rings? Where? I'm just repeating somebody else's stand-up comedy. It's not stand-up comedy. It was a discussion in Harmontown. They spoke about it. Yeah, where are the goddamn rings? Like, why don't the dwarves use their magical rings to fight against Sauron? Or why is it called Lord of the Rings? Who is it about Sauron? Why didn't they call the book Sauron? If they did that, then it would be popular, right? Far Cry 1 hard mode. That's what I was saying yesterday. That's why I stopped playing. Apple of Eden, Jason Brody. Powers. Okay. I never played 3, so I didn't realize that there were powers in the game. So that means that Far Cry 2 is the most grounded Far Cry game because it's the only one that doesn't have sci-fi in it. What am I doing? Should take you to the mercenary menu when you click that. I've already got one of those. I'm just going to leave it for now because otherwise I'm not going to be able to afford it long term. Yeah, I don't know about Iron Man 1. I remember when I was a teenager, I went to a rave with my friends, and it was like a concert, and I wasn't enjoying it, so I walked out and I went to a movie and I went to see Iron Man 2, and I didn't enjoy that either, so I walked out halfway through that. So, and then I went back to the concert. So it was just like a big waste of money. I don't know, I was a weird kid, I guess. I was also the only person in the movie theatre at Iron Man 2. Hey, I've got another family. That's good. That'll speed up the construction, yeah. Okay, so it's good to have people work in the granary because they set up a market stall. What job isn't being done that needs to be done? I could use more planks. Actually, let me wait until this manor is finished until I do that. Yeah, the way that I see the whole Marvel thing and everything in like media in general is just that there's infinite media, and I have to be like really picky about what media I consume because time is limited. So media is unlimited, time is limited. So you have to basically pick one thing that you really like to do or to watch. And the way that I like to do it is I like to see like what is highly rated. That also just something that like piques my interest. Like today I downloaded the movie Israelism, which just kind of explains Israel and the settler movement and the IDF like training for youngsters and like American people who want to go over and become citizens and stuff. It's a pretty good movie. I just finished it right before I started streaming, the fake stream. But I saw that movie was being screened somewhere in Israel and they shut it down or something. So it's not like it's not like a movie that they like. But then the movie that I watched last before that was Glass. And I just wanted to rewatch that because it's a really, really good movie. I don't really have time for like Marvel stuff. I don't know. The last Marvel movie that I really enjoyed was Ant-Man. I think when you're dating someone, you tend to get more into stuff like that because it's like something that you can do together. Like, oh, let's watch a movie. What should we watch? Or like, let's go to the movies. Because when I was dating, I watched a lot more. Like, I watched Ant-Man because I was on a date going to the movies. Oh, I watched the second Endgame in theaters with a group of people, friends and family, and that was good. But I didn't watch the first one, so I guess a lot of it was lost on me. I think people would not approve of that, the fact that I watched the second one without watching the first one. But it was just like an outing. Yeah, everybody else was going crazy about it. Everybody loved it, which is fine. I wouldn't take that away from anybody. Like if somebody enjoys something, that's usually a good thing, unless that thing is negative and hurts people or something. Most of the time, like it's not made for me. It's made for other people. So why would I even like cast judgment on it, yeah. Oh, there was quite a cool superhero show that I saw. It was called the Boys. The Boys. Yeah, I think it's The Boys. It's like these guys who fight against superheroes because the superheroes are like they work for this corporation and the government, and they do more harm than good. Basically, they're like arrogant and out of control, and it's like The Watchmen, a more like gritty, realistic, gory, violent version of Marvel. It is The Boys, right? Trying to remember the characters' names. I can't for the life of me. I know one of them is like a fish guy. I think is it's like Aquaman. Starlight. I remember Starlight. I'm trying to remember the bad guy's name though. There's Stormfront as well as one of them. It's like in the last episode. Yeah, The Boys. Exactly. The main guy, Jack Sparrow, let's just call him Jack Sparrow. Colin Sparrow. That was actually too good. It's too perfect. Am I getting that right? Colin Farrow mixed with Jack Sparrow. Because he's basically doing, the whole time he's doing an impersonation of Jack Sparrow. I think I'm putting people off by talking about things that aren't related to the game. Because I see the number, it goes up to 3 and then it goes down to 1 again. 4 months of fuel still. So we'll put 2 families on that. Still taking a while to get my mana built, so actually let me just leave it and just speed up time for a bit. Homelander, that's right. Is the fish guy, is his name Poseidon? Oh, you know what superhero thing I love is Freedom Force. I'm obsessed with Freedom Force. I want Freedom Force to make another game. That's my Marvel. Freedom Force is my Marvel. How do I expand this now? Why would I want another mana? Obviously that's not what I want. Yeah, I want to figure out how to tax people, and also how I can you like oh yeah, the Deep, that's a weird name. Invincible. I don't know Invincible. I know Unbreakable. I don't know Invincible. Can you like Google this, like how to build up a mana? I would do it, but I'm using all my devices right now. And also how to tax people. Where is the tax menu? You don't have to. I'm just. I might do it myself. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the best viewing to watch me go, huh? I don't know what's happening. But I really, I don't know how to, but I don't know how to tax people, and also don't know how to finish building that thing. Hey, I can claim regions. That's cool. So where is my region? This one here. The center region would make sense to claim. But the problem is I'm gonna take too long to like colonize it, so I'd rather put off that decision till later. policies unlocked. There we go. Taxation. Click on the taxes tab after selecting your manor to set levels of taxation. Tax can boost treasury and influence at the cost of making your population poorer. Makes sense? Okay, so click on the taxes tab after selecting your manor. Okay. Tax. Tithe. Huh? There we go. That's what I was looking for. You see how this is automatically set up? Oh no, this is, I did this already, right? Okay. So, nice. This is how I wanted it. Okay. Cool, thanks man. Sorry, I figured it out while you were doing that. But yeah, shot for doing that. I'm actually wondering what your message means. Your settlement? Yeah, but I have done that already, so it's all good. Percentage of surplus food that is given to the church in return for influence. Okay, so I suppose that'll also take a hit on my food supply collected from. Okay, so that's just the tax on each person, I guess. All right, is that in effect, or do I have to confirm that? That'll probably just be for next month. Who are these people and why are they living in my manor? Are these my servants? Okay. I suppose it makes more sense to live in the middle. But what I can do is I can just make this the middle. So this is on the edge of the map, and then I can like build defenses around here. Let's see how much building materials I have. Okay, I can start by. Oh yeah, all I need to do is get enough planks. Alright, so let me planks going. And I can finish building this. Although I'm probably not going to use that. I'll start building the infrastructure for a clothes supply chain. I'm going to need this eventually, but I think clothes are more important. I'll keep my people happy during the winter. Also, I can sell clothes. I'm just wondering, I need hides or wool to do that, and I don't think I have either of those. Oh, it shows different resources when you have the menu open. Okay, weird. Leather. Okay, I have hides. Nice. So I can just build the tannery to make leather, and then the weaver's workshop. Or it's not the weaver's. It's the. Oh, holy cow. The tavern's kind of useless, isn't it? Yeah, the tavern's useless unless I have beer. Okay. So that family's off there. Growing pains. Jason is the son, right? Of Michael, right? Iron slabs. Okay, this is gonna have to be built anyway, so let me build this somewhere. Dye out of berries. I wonder if that works in real life. The malt house is quite important. I can put that here. The only thing is I'm going to need stuff for that first, right? I'm going to need barley. So let's get a barley field going. Oh, you place the farm first and then you choose barley. Okay. Let's also see the underground water. I guess here's a good place. All those trees just got cut down automatically. And I wonder where the wood for that goes, just disappears out of existence. It's odd. Yeah, it's looking pretty large now. It's starting to look pretty large. I'm quite keen to see what it looks like when this market square is full, because then it's kind of going to make a little bit more sense as a design, because this is supposed to be like the center of town. So if this market is full, then it's going to, I think, look a bit better. Cool, I've got lots of new families now. My approval rating is crashing though for some reason. Oh, taxation. I don't see my money increasing. What is this? Backyard extension. How did I get to that menu? Perhaps, oh yeah. So only the houses with large backyards can do this. Not enough wealth. Okay. Expand living space. Doubles the maximum family count. No, I don't want to do that. That seems like slums. my food supply is plummeting, which makes sense because my population has grown quite significantly.
Bread, freshly baked.
Let me just pause so I can just think about this for a minute. It's also because the grain is done, I guess. But I'm going to need, I think, more gatherers and hunters and stuff. Nice. There's a little bit of a space there. Did that accidentally. So, make a connection to main road. Don't know why, but it just seems logical. What else do I need? Oh yeah, I need planks for this. Okay, they're working on it. Let me see. I still need a lot. Maybe you can take the money out. Oh, why I think this is like a monthly dip in my approval. I thought it was a once-off. Oh, I see. It's collected from here. So your regional wealth has to increase first before you can tax it. Okay, that changes matters. That means I have to trade stuff. I have to sell stuff. But I can't because I can't establish trade routes. Conundrum. Okay, well this is running. Am I saying that correctly? I've got 56 bread loaves, whatever, and yeah, surplus is 20, so that means they should be selling those. Holy cow, I'm starting to worry about this attack because I don't have any money at all. I've got 8 regional wealth and I've got 15 in the treasury. I'm gonna have to let these guys go. Bye-bye. Because I'm completely broke. I thought that I'd be able to make money from taxes, but that comes out of regional wealth. Okay, no problem, man. See you later. Thanks for watching. I'm probably going to wrap up soon as well because I've been doing this for a while. burn field. If anyone can Google why I can't establish a trade route, okay, well, right now I don't have money, but before that I couldn't do it for some other reason that I couldn't understand.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Or maybe how do you close a trade route?
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad management.
Trade rule. Trade until desired surplus is reached. Okay. Oh, full trade. Okay, trade back and forth. Yeah, night dude. Sleep well. Thanks for watching. I might also turn in if it turns out nobody's watching. Yeah, it's been nice having you around. Makes it all worthwhile. I should save because I'm clearly not like playing very well. Who is still left here? Like, if there's one person and it's not L, who is it? I suppose I could, instead of building an entire new building, I could just put more people onto hunting. But I assume that he's hunting in this area, and if I put one there, he'll hunt in this area. Yeah, I'll wait until those things are built first. What is this person doing? Just waiting around my manor. These are my servants, apparently. Two whole families. Okay, so I'm getting some wealth here, which is good. A little bit of gold coming in. That must be from bread sales. Yep. Okay, that's bad for my food supply, but good for my wallet. That means more sources of food are necessary. The barley is probably not a food source, probably just for alcohol. I could sell that though instead of the bread when it's ready. Just wondering if I have to hire. Oh, here we go. I need a family there. Holy cow! Is it too late for that? Oh man, I left it way too late. I missed a year of crops. Did I miss a year of crops? Or is this... No, this is planted, right? Yeah, this is planted. Okay, good. Phew, panicked there for a second. September is when the harvest happens. I believe. Oh no. Okay, I've got to stop selling my bread. There's none being produced though. Let me see. I suppose seeing as harvest season's coming around, that should change. Got lots of firewood. Okay, tannery is finished, but I cannot really afford to do that right now. I need people focused on food production. There's no point to have people working on that. I just realized. Oh man, that's a family I could have been using this whole time to do something else. What? I thought there was people working here. That makes so much sense. Okay, cool, they started working this field. Nice. So I'm gonna have barley. Going to have barley for the tavern. I can start building this malt house. I had that on pause. So we're going to run out of food. Turns out I had nobody working on the berries, so that should turn things around. I should have been doing that the whole time. My regional wealth is increasing somehow. How many planks do I have now? I'm waiting for enough planks to build this, which is like a manor castle-like thing. These are the only things you can build at the moment, but it'll probably expand in the future. It calls it a castle, but it's quite far from a castle. Who we got in the chat there? Someone gonna say something. I guess most people don't say stuff. I have so many families now, but it feels like I always have the same amount because the amount of jobs are always increasing. See, I've still got a bunch of places where nobody's working. gonna run out of food. So I guess what I could do is I could put another family on hunting. But I need one family to build. Wow, that looks so good. Woodcutter's Lodge. How do I see how many houses are empty? Doesn't seem to tell me. Who is there? Somebody watching, or is L? Did L just leave his phone on in order to give me extra views? Public order. What is this? Governs the chance of crime occurring. Okay, so my mana is decreasing the chance of crime. The attack looms ever nearer. In the past, I made all my money from attacking bandit camps. But now there aren't any bandit camps because there's another army taking them all out. So I need desperately to either get more weapons for my people, or to... Who is this? Retinue. This is new. Huh. Retinue customization. Uh-oh. What is this? Why is it so slow? Work in progress. Always has a good anecdote, does Peter? Upgrade armor. What the heck? But I suppose this is just aesthetics. Well, it does seem... Ministerialis. Recruit ministerialis. Right. Okay, these are just the individual dudes. This guy looks like he's holding a foam boogie board. Why would he be wearing a dress? I suppose it's not a dress, I suppose it's some kind of medieval garment that men wear. Yeah, I love the way that looks. Yeah, the food situation is starting to scare me a little bit. Where's my berry dude? Oh, there he is. Okay, let me take this family off here. You have to pay for this game. Unfortunately, it's about I think like $15 or something. I don't know in dollars. In rands, 300. I got it for less though because it was on sale. Thanks for stopping by. Currently showing surplus, currently showing total. Okay, I'll keep it on surplus, I think. If you're watching this, let me know if... oh, thanks, man. Let me know if you get adverts, because I did set it to automatically give adverts, but I don't actually know when it's giving adverts and when it's not. So you must just let me know, because that could... if you miss content, that could bother you. So I don't want to bother you. Where are you from, Ali? Hey, looks like I got more families. That's good. I'm running out of food fast, and this berry bush is bursting, so I'm just gonna make everybody work on the berries. Oh, great, man. I've never been there before. How are things? I'm from South Africa, by the way. Don't know if you know, southern tip of Africa. probably build more houses because quite a lot of people have moved in. I like the idea of having houses here, don't know why, it just tickles my fancy. Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
You'll know that. Berries so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the very shy, good sirs and ladies.
Is this gonna be built or is there something that I'm missing here? Yeah, that's gonna be built. Okay, cool. Oh, salam alaikum. I heard this is a new game. Yes, that's correct. It came out yesterday, I think. Either yesterday or the day before, but it's currently in early access, so it's not 100% finished. There's still quite a lot of features that are locked. But it's one of the best games in this genre that I've ever played so far, just in terms of the graphics and well, it's actually too soon to judge the gameplay and stuff, but as far as I can see, it's amazing. The way that it integrates the battle and the city building, it's great. I don't have any troops at the moment, otherwise I would show you, because I'm going to be attacked in 175 days, and I don't have enough money to hire troops, nor do I have enough troops in my village yet. So I've got 20 troops in total, and they've got like over 100. I think they've got like almost 200 troops or something. I didn't say Germany. I don't live in Germany. Oh, are you just saying you're going to immigrate? I thought you were saying you're going to immigrate there for my internet connection. Are you? No, that has to be a joke. That has to be a joke, right? Message redacted. What? I thought it was supposed to be released 26. I guess it got pushed back by a day. Oh yeah, the 26th to 24. In-depth strategy game. You know, it's kind of like Age of Empires, but a modern version, and obviously not as fast. Age of Empires is much faster than this game. This is like a slow modern version of Age of Empires. But to put it like, I think more accurately, it's like Banished crossed with Total War. This is like an improved version of Banished, I would say, with the addition of being able to fight in battles, and that's where the Total War part comes in. Like I say, I would show you if I had any troops, but I'm gonna have to maybe go back in the video or watch after I'm done or something. I would like you to guess that. That would be interesting. If you could guess, that would be cool. It's funny that you have to ask. Because if you're in my country, I think you would know immediately just from my accent. That's really interesting, actually. I'm running out of food, man. Are these guys harvesting? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I need that wheat. Because we're gonna get some bread cooking. How's my wood? Okay, the wood's not doing too good either, so he must keep cutting. That actually scares me a little bit. Okay, let's see. Do I have enough planks yet for this? So not only do I not have enough planks, I also don't have enough timber now. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy off planks for a while, and I'm just gonna focus on timber. This logging camp has taken out this whole area, so you can see a circle around it. I should probably build one closer to the tree line. It'll probably make the process a little bit faster. Are you Muslim or Christian, white or black? Oh, you asked that a while ago. Yeah, like I said, I'd like you to guess. There are more options than just the ones that you listed there. Not to my knowledge, no, I don't think you can play it online. Not yet, at least. So right now I'm just worried about my food. And I don't have enough families. Families are what you need to do any kind of job. So you assign them this forager hut has 4 families working on it right now. Oh, they're making good work of these berries. That was full just a few minutes ago. So that means that they're working hard there. It's good. I really like how this looks with the bundles of grain. I'm just going to save quick because I haven't saved in a while. I wish there was a menu, like just a list of all your buildings and all the people who are working on them. Like Song of Six has that. And I don't think there's a way to do that here. So instead you have to go and click on every single individual building. Which is annoying because it's difficult to keep track of which families are working in which buildings all the time. So that's why I keep clicking to see who's working where. Okay, so this is built here. Oh, why did I build that? That was actually such a bad idea, because I just realized that there's no berries there. So I'm just gonna demolish this. I was thinking, like in Banished, if you put a forager hut down, they'll collect things from the forest, but that's not how it works in this game. There's a specific berry bush over there. Wild animals? Okay, I never noticed that before, but that's I guess where the hunters are getting their hunting stuff. The war is starting in 166 days. See this countdown here? There's an army somewhere here on the map. They're hiding in the trees. I don't know where they're hiding, but I don't have enough money to hire armies. So I'll show you. I've got these guys, and if I summon them, you'll see all the farmers and all the people who are working the different jobs are going to grab weapons. See here? And they form a little army. But this army is too small because they have like hundreds of men, so it's pointless. So they're all gonna go back to work. Also, unfortunately, I can't cater my gameplay to every viewer. It's just not practical. I have to go based on what I'm doing. There were a lot of battles before you tuned in. You just tuned in at the wrong time. If you re-watch the stream, or if you go back in the stream, you'll see lots of battles. This game is more about city building than it is about fighting. So if you want a game about fighting, you should play Bannerlord or Total War or something like that. Bannerlord is a great game, by the way. This game is more focused on city building. It's quite a busy street here. I like how they're walking on each side of the road. It's good. They like walking past each other. Okay, so I have some wheat. Let's grind it down. So let's go here. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. No, I haven't played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Is it good? We were talking about Assassin's Creed earlier in the stream, when 𝐿 was here. My favorite Assassin's Creed was Black Flag. So the last year when I harvested, they didn't finish harvesting all the grain in the field, and I think that was because the snow came early. This time they managed to harvest everything, which is fantastic. I don't know where they're putting it all because it doesn't seem to be where it usually is. Here it is. No, I don't know where it is, where it's being kept, but it says I've got 57 of it. Thanks for subscribing though, man. I appreciate it. I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Don't be shy, sirs and ladies. You still haven't guessed what race or what religion I am. Or did you? I just missed it. I don't know. I've been streaming for quite a long time now, so I'm a little bit tired. So forgive me if I'm just relaxed. So I'm concerned about the food, but now that they have the grain, I can grind it down at the mill to make some flour, and then I can cook it here in the oven. Oh my god, I had someone working on the oven, I didn't even realize it. I don't even actually need them right now because I don't have any flour yet. See, this is the issue with not having a list of all the buildings. In the game Song of Six, you have all the lists, like all the buildings listed here. Which game is popular in South Africa? I have no idea. I have no idea, honestly. FIFA. FIFA is very popular. Yeah, that's the only game I can think of that everybody plays. Everybody plays FIFA here. They're very, very big fans of soccer and soccer video games. It looks like a new family moved in and I didn't notice, which is good. Or were they from the communal oven? Oh, I think they might have been from the communal oven, yeah. They were. Alright. Let's see. I want to build this. This is like my castle, where where I live, basically. But the resources needed to build that are a little bit too expensive right now. The family that isn't working at any specific place, they can they'll build the constructions. So this guy here, the unassigned family. What game is popular in Afghanistan? It's quite cool that I can just talk to somebody in Afghanistan. It's quite amazing, actually. I wonder what regions of the world don't get access to YouTube. I wonder if the whole world has access, or if it's banned in some countries. I'm sure there's some places that just don't have any internet access, but I don't know. Maybe everybody has internet access now with satellites and stuff. How are you watching this? In South Africa is the most unequal country on the earth. So we have some of the richest people. Elon Musk is from South Africa. His dad was very, very rich. And we have some of the poorest people in the world as well. So we have a mixture of the richest and the poorest people in the world in South Africa. Which kind of doesn't shine a great light on me or my ancestors, because I am relatively well off. But I mean, I also had my hardships, you know. My father was killed when I was 2, but anyway, don't want to get into it. Yeah, South Africa is a crazy place. I think every place has its good and bad, right? Yeah, the poor in this country have it quite bad. Such an idyllic looking little house, don't you think? Most of the people in South Africa are poor, definitely. But that's true of any country, isn't it? But I would say that like if you took the average income, it would probably be quite low, especially compared to European countries. But like I said, there's a small percentage of people in the country who are ultra rich. Top 10 poorest in the world. Sure. Okay. So how are you watching this? Are you watching on a computer, on a cell phone? Are you watching via Wi-Fi? New mercenaries. Okay, my approval rating's dropping, but I don't mind because I don't want new families. It looks like my food has increased, which is good. Let's see how much. Yeah, man, people are starving. It's terrible. I have to say, it's absolutely appalling. We should do something about it. I wish I could do something about it. I'm too busy thinking about people starving in a video game instead of people starving in real life. But I mean, I've had my own very bad issues. The politics is hectic. There's evil people in the world that want to keep it that way, and you have to fight against them in order to change things. No, I'm not from England. Well, yeah, my ancestors are from England, but my family has been living in South Africa for about 8 generations, for like 200 years, over 200 years. But yeah, you're right. I'm a white guy and I'm British. I'm not like a practicing Christian, but I am Christian by heritage. It took you a long time to guess. I once hosted a guy from Iran. I once hosted a guy from Iran at my house. He stayed for like a week at my place. It was quite interesting to hear his perspective. Yeah, believe me, I would if I could, but yeah, there's goods and bads to every country. Hey, it's not as if South Africa is a terrible place to live. It's actually quite nice in some ways. Like if you compare it to England, the weather is quite good. There's it's far away from Europe. You know, like if there's a war, if there's World War III or whatever, we were far away from all that nonsense. And people come here from England on holiday all the time because they like it here. Yeah, a lot of British people are miserable. But then again, like if I could, I would probably take that opportunity to move there. A lot of people from South Africa, when they move to England, they regret doing it, and they move back. How about you? Why don't you move? This berry bush is almost done, but I'm glad that I took advantage of it while I could. Okay, I should be able to get quite a lot of food now because there's, oh, that's a lot of wheat, that's great. Still nothing on this one though. So how's your night going there, Ali? Is it nighttime there? I'd guess it is still. Oh, I see. +2. Or was that +2? Oh no, that +2 is talking about the ones that haven't been built yet. I'm trying to figure out how I can quickly see how many houses are available. The information delivery system in this game needs to be improved drastically. I would say the game ⴨ does a better job of like telling you how your town is going. My life is not life, you know that. I don't know that, no, I don't. But I can guess, you know. Life can be difficult, so it can be difficult. But at least you can watch YouTube, you know. Some people can't watch YouTube. So you got to be grateful for the things that you have. Always. But I mean, I guess that can also be a bad thing, having access to YouTube, especially if you feel like you're unhappy, because then you see other people like they're enjoying themselves so much. Yeah. But I hope things turn around for you, man. I hope that your life starts being life. Pray for you. It looks like my approval rating is increasing. That's good. It's probably because of my food supply. I think they get unhappy when they realize the food supply is dropping. Oh, I'm very, very, very slowly building up money. So before you got here, there was a big war over this piece of land here, and these guys won. I can't see them, I think, just because it's fog of war or something like that. So this family here is working on this piece of land. The problem is that winter is just around the corner. If not, it's already winter, isn't it? No, it's autumn now. Winter is coming up in December. I live in the southern hemisphere, so I have to flip the dates around. It doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, winter's coming up, and I don't know if this woman's work is pointless. I should probably stop her from working and then put her on next year. Because I mean, she's just gonna have to redo this next year. There's no point. It's good that you're doing it though. Oh, what I do need is some more wood here. So let me get that going. Just some planks, because I wanna finish building this castle. Tell me why your life is not life. Are you saying it's just because of where you live, and because of the money? or is there something else happening? I mean, I think I know what you mean. I think it's obvious, but yeah. If you want, you can let me know. Starting to get a little bit hungry. I'm gonna probably end this stream soon. No, I don't think so. No, they don't give free visas for English people, no. England's a very, very small country, so they have to be very discerning about who they let in. They don't just let anyone in. And I did actually apply for a visa once because I wanted to go visit my uncle, but I think I made a mistake on the application form, and I ended up losing like quite a lot of money just because of that. Yeah. It was a very stupid mistake that I made. Anyway, I suppose for some people it would be easy, but yeah, maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. The thing is, if I was in England, I'd probably just be doing this anyway. I'd probably just be playing video games. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a night because, yeah, I'm a little bit tired and hungry. I'm gonna have something to eat and then turn in. So thanks for watching, Ali. Wouldn't have been the same without you. And for anyone else watching this video in the future, thanks for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.